everybody, and welcome back to post-commentated Dark Souls. This is your host, already played the damn Let's Play.
And guess what? We're on our way to the last episode that needs post-commentary.
There's only one more after this one.
Hey, did I ever go down there and...
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you fell down there.
Oh, I must be going there next after this or something.
Also, I killed all of those dudes.
And now I get to pick up their humanity.
And look at all that humanity you didn't get when you were grinding off screen.
That is the progression path.
That you couldn't figure out how to use.
Wow, look at all those humanities.
That's a lot of black stuff.
It's everywhere.
Ooh, a twin humanity.
Yeah, these guys drop humanity commonly, and twin humanity...
Also commonly, I looked it up.
Yeah.
And yet Michael
But
can
it
barely
seems like
get
twin
any.
humanity is a little bit more rare.
Yeah, I mean, they both say common drops, but regular humanities definitely drop a lot more.
Also, I committed suicide here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm still alive.
Somehow.
Because there's a ledge here.
Also, that was a pretty epic jump attack, don't you think? I just used the Black Knight Great Axe's attack to jump off the side.
Help me!
It would actually have been better if I went down the path first instead of coming up here, so I could kill these guys that were about to fight. Because jumping down from up here is kind of,
It's kind of dangerous.
You'd think you'd have the high ground until you don't.
Hi, person.
I wanted you to go first, I remember that. But you said nope, so I went first, I think.
Yeah, there's some pretty big ones down there. These guys come in 3 sizes, and this is the big one.
Small, large, and grande.
Although I think I already fought a couple of them. I'm pretty sure there was a couple Garden Sith.
Also, I took some serious damage.
By the way, since none of us have bothered to say it, Artorias' arm was busted up because he was using his shield to protect Sif. And I'm guessing that barrier around him was the barrier that his shield created.
Yeah, I left it
and
behind.
I never read it, but when Sif leaves, it leaves behind a shield, which is basically a depleted version of Artorias' great shield. And it says that all of its magic has been used up.
And you
Which
can
kind of
use...
sucks, because even if you get Artorias' great shield, I don't think it has any magical.
Nope.
I don't think so either.
But it's
you can
really
make it,
good.
Yeah, but you can make it out of Sif's soul. You can also make Artorias' great sword, regular version, and cursed version.
Which allows you to stab ghosts in the face.
So basically it goes like this. There was once a knight named Artorias. He had a great sword and a great shield. Then he shook hands with with Manus, and he got a cursed great sword. And no, wait, he didn't. No. Sorry.
He made a covenant with the Abyss.
Yeah, he made a covenant with the Abyss, and that made his sword cursed. And then he got his ass whipped by Manus, and while protecting Sif, depleted his shield. And after becoming one with the dark side, his sword became an Abyss greatsword.
Pretty much. There are 3 versions of freaking Artorias' greatsword.
Yep, the Abyss
4 if you count
sword.
Sif's, because I'm pretty sure that's not the same sword. Considering Sif had it down here with him when I was fighting Artorias. And the fact that it's humongous later. Obviously, it grew at the same rate Sif did. Obviously, it's probably some spiritual BS, like it's not a real sword, it's just Sif's summon or something, I don't know.
That would be pretty funny, actually.
It's probably part of Sif, if I had to guess, and he probably modeled it after the actual sword that Artorias uses.
Probably. Maybe it's still Zampacto.
It would make sense why it's so big in the future and so tiny here.
Yeah.
And the fact that 2 of them exist at the same time because they're not the same sword.
Also, we now make progression.
Also, I commented on those orbs at one point, saying the color had changed, so I thought it was a different path. But when playing through as my thief, I noticed that their color is just completely random.
Yeah, you might know what those are, actually. Those
I
are
never got them during the playthrough, but I just bought some while I was farming up a couple extra humanities earlier.
Yeah, they're prism stones.
Yeah, prism stones. I went and bought them from the Undead Merchant.
And the reason why they always change color is it's just randomly generated when you start the area.
Undead Merchant female, to be precise.
Yeah.
I never bought them before, so I bought a couple to see what it was and used one.
We split up here and we start taking out the black monstrosities.
And then I think I become a pussy and run away in a second.
Actually, we did not split up. I am directly behind you. I thought we split up.
I thought we did too.
You split. Oh!
I think this is the point where I try running.
I'm a scared little girl.
Maybe not.
Oddly enough, your character is male.
And Robert's
And the brave one is the female.
White Titanite slab.
Although played by a guy.
Oh yeah, Titanite Slab. That reminds me, I still need to go back to that the main area, the one where the forest hunters are in the future. You know, or not the forest hunter area, the you know, in the future with the little mushroom people, and there's that spot of water with the chest in it.
Dark Root Forest. Where the
I
forest
checked that
hunters
spot with my thief in the in this time period, and there's still a chest there, and it has a frickin' blue Titanite slab in it.
Oh.
I need to get that.
Huh. Can you imagine if you open it in the past and then it wasn't there in the future?
That would suck.
were. Indeed.
Also, I've noticed something. That mushroom lady you see in the sanctuary, basically exactly like the ones in the future. Except she doesn't have feet. Obviously, they must have evolved at some point to be able to walk around. And obviously she's intelligent and everything, so... Does that mean the mushroom people I murdered in the forest are fully capable of speak, and are quite intelligent, and I just murdered
Shutting
the
up
fuck
due
out
to
of them?
Manus cutscene
Oh, the Moniscus.
is long. Ooh,
That looks like the hand that pulled me here.
Yep.
it is.
Why did he pull me all the way here? Could have saved me the trouble.
I don't know. Maybe he couldn't reach that far.
I kind of
But
doubt
he
that.
did reach that far.
He reached through time, Robert.
Yeah, he reached through time, which is why he couldn't pull you all the way.
Well, he got his hand back, didn't he?
Did we? I think we talked about this, ladies and gentlemen, is as far as anyone can guess, the reclusive pygmy.
Everybody says that, and
So,
then you die in one hit.
Robert told me that I could summon Sif for this fight, so the first thing I do is run off trying to find him.
And then we
and
see the
gets
sign as we die.
insta-smashed.
That's Monis for you.
He was just trying to give me a hand.
Yep, a little handy.
He told me I went the wrong direction. Sif's to the left.
Stop!
You're going the wrong. Oh, yeah.
Also, something I learned, tip for you people if you want to play this game for yourselves, do not put your summon sign next to the boss gate. It will spawn you in freaking Ulasil Township. Not at this bonfire, mind you, but the one before this one.
Huh?
Yeah, I found that out the hard way. Also, you saw me walking.
That was you I just saw?
Yeah.
Huh.
Spirit doesn't
Couldn't
have
you
you
tell
even
from my
pointed it
carrot
out during
armor and
that.
giant black great axe?
Man, I won't pay attention to what you wearing.
Also, one of those times when I actually walked out here, I almost walked off the freaking edge and died because I was too busy watching Michael's screen, see his progress.
I was actually watching him and I saw it. I just laughed.
Okay, so earlier when I was farming the phalanx, I was starting to fall asleep while farming, and while I was running towards the phalanx, I somehow ended up walking off to the area to the right where the Xanthos King invades you.
Mhm.
And I almost ran off the ledge before I snapped back to and noticed where I was. Oh,
Good
That's a
man.
job.
long way to run.
I was farming a lot.
This will be incredibly dangerous. When farming humanity from these guys, this is the last thing you want to do because you will be trapped with your back against a wall and nothing but a wall of giant black evil souls that want to eat you to death.
Speaking of which, this is the direction I came from when I first started farming them. Needless to say, I died 50% of the time.
Yes, it is quite horrible. Because you'll aggro like 10 of them at first.
And I'm using dark sorceries, which doesn't do much damage, so...
Luckily, you are
Yeah.
killing quite a few of them.
I thought I could drop down here, use this, take a bunch out, you know, since they're all grouped together.
You hadn't realized they were resistant to dark yet, had you?
No, I
Also,
didn't.
something important to remember.
Not to fall off the ledge.
What was I going to say? Shoot.
Run for it, Michael!
Dang it, I lost my train of
I'm
thought.
probably gonna get killed by her, aren't I? I knew it!
That was that one. There goes all those souls.
I called it! See your death.
Oh, that's right. You don't want to use this area for farming souls because they only drop 10 each. Don't even bother.
Yeah, but you do want to use it to farm humanity. It's the best spot.
Yes.
Huge management.
Actually, I think, didn't you say there was an even better spot near the end of the game?
No, there is an
Oh.
alternate spot which has similar effects but does not drop twin humanity. And the enemy's bodies like to clip through the floor so you can't collect the items.
Oh, so they're basically like rat bastards.
Yep.
Yeah, only far more disturbing and infinite and cause toxin buildup.
You know, it's not just the rats that tend to fall through the world when they have an item for you. This very first, whatever these bulbous head idiots are.
Bloatheads.
Yeah,
Dudes.
the first bloathead over here on the right, as soon as I take the fork, he has a tendency to fall through the world when he drops an item when I was playing as the thief.
Huh.
Where am I going?
I don't know.
Oh, at this point I believe I got lost and thought I was supposed to go this direction.
I think we corrected you after a bit.
I think you were telling me to get up behind the witch, and I thought I had to go this way, but that way's a dead end.
Indeed. I was trying to tell you to jump off the side again, and I think my instructions were really horribly bad.
Probably.
That's pretty normal for you.
I'm bad at teaching people to do stuff. Unless it's something that has like only 4 or 5 steps.
There's the
Step 1,
souls.
don't be Robert.
Step 1 of Dark Souls, get good. You want to know what getting good means? It means getting good. There is no answer.
I believe you were telling me to jump down the same ledge as the illusory floor where Alvina was showing me where Sif was, but I couldn't remember where it was. And of course, this time I would take fall damage because she's not there to use a little bit of magic to stop my fall from hurting. Like the first time I fell down here with the illusory floor, you'll notice that there is a bit of a mist on the ground. That was her power keeping you from taking fall damage.
Yep, Alvina is cool like that.
But now she's not here.
She's still a cranky old cat.
Yep, and her forest hunters will try to wreck you if you enter the forest.
And how damn old is she?
She could be an immortal, dude.
Those exist in this universe.
As a matter of fact, all of the undead are immortal. They just become hollow. And when they die, they just respawn at the bonfire. That's why the undead scourge is so bad. You end up with an infinite army of crazy people who want to kill you. It's like zombies, only they can wield swords and bows and arrows and fire bombs.
And before they go
Magic.
hollow, they're intelligent.
Yep.
Even after they go hollow, they have some intelligence. They're just empty inside. There's
Clearly,
no...
this universe needs a few more Soul Reapers. Or at least some Quincy's.
Wake them up.
But that's the problem. These guys don't have a soul in them. That's what it means to be hollow.
You failed the reference, Robert.
I understand the reference. I'm just saying that a Soul Reaper wouldn't be very handy here.
Please no, Robert doesn't.
The Soul
like
Reapers
that
kill
much.
hollows.
They may be able to kill hollows, but they wouldn't be able to permanently kill these hollows because they're not hollow in the same way as a hollow in Bleach is hollow.
What if I cure them with a hollification and then destroy them?
I don't know if that's possible. I think if you link the fire like Frampt wants you to do, it does cause the undead curse to be lifted.
Mm-hmm.
But no one's entirely sure.
No one's entirely sure what caused it in the first place. There are a lot of lore theories. But there are a lot of lore theories about everything. Heck,
Yep.
there's a lore theory that says crossbreed Priscilla was born from freaking Guinevere and
That's someone we haven't met
Seath
yet.
the Scaleless.
You?
Yeah.
Also, there's no dragon in that mix.
Seath the Scaleless is a dragon. He's the pale drake.
Yeah, you don't look like a dragon, it looks like a snake.
He is, in fact, a dragon. He is a dragon with no scales, hence his name.
Yep. And as such,
Oh, wait, I
Seath-
thought you were talking about Kath for some reason.
Seath is also the only
Seath?
dragon
Who's
that
Seath?
is not immortal.
This must be someone I haven't gotten to yet.
Yeah.
Thanks for spoilers!
I'm not spoiling anything, dude. It shows him in the opening cutscene.
What if I didn't pay attention, or just don't remember it?
Well, that's your fault, then.
I
Mr.
watched it the
Perfect
first
Memory.
time when I first started the game up like 2 or 3 years ago, and then promptly quit because I didn't know anything how to do. And I'm pretty sure I've skipped it every time since then, except for when we started this Let's Play, which I didn't really pay attention to it.
Well, that's
Well,
not our
your
fault.
Ah, shut up.
You should pay attention.
Besides, it's not like I'd recognize him, and even if I did, I wouldn't know that's his name.
How? It tells you.
Does it?
Yes.
I don't know. Shut up, like I
And
said.
Seath the Scaleless.
Who betrayed his own. And the dragons were no more. Is it weird that I remember that part?
Yeah, not really.
The three...
Anyway, moving on. Sure, it's taken me a long time to get back to this boss.
Okay.
That's a good thing we had something to talk about. Like weird fan theories about dragon...
I don't even want to think about it, just shut up.
Yeah, let's not go
Thanks
there
for bringing that
anymore.
up, Robert. I actually wasn't going to.
Let's just say the fans are just as strange as the game is.
Now, where's Robert?
That's true of any fandom.
Robert.
I think Robert was telling me right here I could look down there and see... I see the summon sign. He's telling me I could look down there and see his eyes. And it's true, you can, but you gotta look from the opposite side of the platform. I read about...
You know, Hi,
Oh.
Robert.
Yeah,
Hey, Robert.
cut.
It's because it was taking forever to summon him. Anyway, you can look down from the other side, and you can even shoot him with arrows to kill him before you even go down there.
Huh.
That seems ridiculous.
I'm not doing that, though.
And cutscene again. Of
course we're
Takes
not
you a
doing
few
that.
seconds to
I read
skip
about
this.
that after the fact. Because I was reading up on Manus. I wanted to know more about him.
Like we said, he is the furtive pygmy as far as anyone.
I'm pretty
can
sure I'm
tell.
mashing the buttons to skip the cutscene there.
Yeah,
And it
just-
functions.
I think the Father of the Abyss is not a furtive pygmy.
And I ran past the summon sign, not realizing I ran past it.
Isn't it
'Cause
like
it
right
blends.
under Manus at the start?
It blends into the ground so well.
Because Manus, if you don't realize, he actually pulled you here because of that pendant. That pendant in some way is important to him.
It belonged to him.
Yeah. Nobody knows where it came from or whose it was. Or
Hi,
why.
Sif.
Also, Sif summons instantly. You don't have to do the yes thingy.
Well, that would be kind of bad.
Can you summon him if you're hollow? Probably not.
No, you
No.
still you have to be.
I've run through
Okay.
here. Follow. You can't.
Also, Sif is a tank. He basically the entire purpose
She.
of Sif, he or she, I don't know. It's probably she.
It's to draw attention because if this guy's on your ass, it's very difficult.
Yeah, especially if he spams that freaking multi-hit attack where he knocks you into the air.
And even if you do summon Sif, he still likes to focus on you a lot.
He focuses on the person who does the most damage. It's
Which is
basically like
usually us.
accumulating aggro.
Aha!
At least it's not as much bullshit as Monster Hunter aggro.
Looks like Robert needs a heal.
Yeah, no.
Jug.
Oh, there we go.
And then I immediately take a bunch of damage.
My Soul Spear doesn't do a whole lot of damage to him. He's
Manus is decently resistant.
to all magics.
You know what's interesting is they say that Manus is the father of the abyss, right? That's the multi-hit attack. But the pygmy,
Oh shit, I was thinking of the other one where it's like a shit ton of dark warps coming at you.
Go.
pygmy is not, as far as I know, not the father of the abyss. He's just the wielder of the dark soul.
So is this pygmy you keep talking about all the time a boss in this game?
No, the furtive pygmy is not. It's supposed to be the progenitor of mankind.
So you don't ever get to see it or anything?
Yeah,
No.
the reason humans actually have a dark soul. That's basically why this game's called Dark Souls, because that's what humans are.
Isn't that what the humanity is?
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Yeah, it's the true soul of man, I guess, and all these other souls they don't fit into the human body the same way, I guess. Which is why you can only be human if you have the dark soul, I guess. This is just speculation on my part. I'm not a lore guy. I'm just tossing out information based on what I've personally seen.
I forgot how strong he is.
He's annoying.
He is the strongest. He is one of the strongest bosses.
I was also very worried throughout this whole boss fight that I was going to get knocked off the ledge, because it totally looks like you can be.
But-
Fortunately, actually, it's actually will block you.
Well, I know it definitely blocks you after you've defeated him, but during the fight, it looks like it extends beyond the, the fall point.
Also, he is now out of healing items and is resorting to humanity to heal.
Which takes forever to heal, mind you.
Also, I don't think we succeed this time.
I'm pretty sure we don't. Also, I got the pin out to try to block those dark orbs. I don't even know why I was using it there. I think I was trying to heal.
You were. Could you? No!
He's
No!
going crazy. Look at that.
Yep, that's his 5-hit attack, alright.
Manus the monkey man.
Yeah, that's why. I think that's why it calls
Oh,
him.
there goes Robert. It looked like he took all of your health out in one hit.
I don't even know what happened there.
He's alive still.
He decided to give me a hand. Luckily, it didn't vanquish me.
Oh, there.
Ooh, that was close.
Sif, get up there and
Manus
do
reminds
something.
me more of an ape, which makes me wonder if primeval human meant he's more of like one of the first humans ever created and is therefore like a Neanderthal or an unfinished human man.
If I do die on this one, I'm gonna be angry because look how close he is.
I'm pretty sure you do
Yeah,
die.
he
Ah,
died.
man.
Because
I was
when you
just-
succeed, I'm there with you, I think.
Okay. It's not as bad as one of those times I was fighting Artorias when I had his health so low, looked like he didn't have a bar left.
Also, I think
When
it
I
might
was
have
fighting
been
was my
bad
thief.
form of us to post-commentate where we fail.
Do what?
I think it might be bad form for us to post-commentate when we fail.
Oh,
Because
well.
it's kind of spoiling the video a little bit. It doesn't
Well,
really matter.
you're the one who brought it up first. I wasn't gonna.
A
until
much
you
more
did.
prepared Michael has entered the stage.
And immediately loses 2/3 of his health. Well, 3/4.
And Robert arrives to take the blows.
I wanted to
Get
try to
my
do a falling
souls!
attack.
Get my souls! Although it doesn't matter. Because I've already lost, like, I don't know, 100,000 of them. Jeez.
That dude. He hits like a truck duct taped to another truck.
I'm
Don't
pretty
take two
sure
and do-
several times during the original commentary I made comments like, did anyone get the number of that bus?
Yeah.
Chug, Mike, chug.
When it comes to damage output, I think Manus might have the most attacks that do the most damage.
I have read that he has more health than any other boss.
Well, I think he was intended to be the hardest boss in the game. However, I think that right actually goes to Artorias.
Probably.
Because let's face it, even no matter how tough this guy is, if you're prepared for him, he's
Plus
not
you get Sif.
Yeah.
You don't get a helper during Artorias.
Unless you summon
him
somebody.
in, yeah.
Yeah, it has to be a human player. But that
I've
can be done
actually
with any boss.
one-on-one Manus before. He didn't seem that hard.
I almost killed him my first time. That was
Yeah, it
close.
kind of sucks when you almost kill a boss on your first try. Of course, you know what's even better?
What's that?
Beating a boss on your first try that everybody has trouble with.
I've done that.
Such as ONS.
Yeah.
I mean, Foxy fought him, I couldn't say it. I just used to say it ONS now.
You know
Or Steve
who's
is-
really a bitch to fight? Ridley and Metroid Prime.
Or you mean Mega Ridley? Or Meta Ridley?
Yep.
That is
No,
something.
I can think of one worse.
For crying out loud, the penultimate final boss is stronger than the final boss in that game.
Although the final boss is quite challenging.
I don't know, I always found it easy. I don't even think I've ever died to Metroid Prime.
I think I died once.
I can say I haven't died to Metroid Prime.
You probably hadn't fought her, have you?
No.
Okay.
It counts.
Maybe we should have Aaron do the Metroid Prime trilogy.
I'm not that good at the games. I'm not going to do them.
They're mine! No one can have that sweet soundtrack but me.
And he's dead.
Woo!
I will admit that the victory here tasted pretty sweet. And
The
also,
soul.
I'm pretty sure I was mashing the back button trying to do a gesture and it wouldn't let me, and that made me angry.
I look at
10 humanity.
60,000 souls.
That I don't get to use.
What, you lose them?
I'm pretty sure I do.
Wow.
Oh look, there's a bonfire. Where'd that come from? Oh look, it's Dusk. Or Dust, or whatever the hell her
Dusk.
name was.
It's dusk.
I really don't know if this is the one from the present or the future.
It's the same one. She always existed in the past. The only reason you
Well,
can
that's what I mean. I don't know if she's from this present time or from the future. Because it just seems like she got ripped into the past like you do from what, like when you first come here, that mushroom lady said that mentioned how you've already saved her once before. And the only way she could know that is if she came back from the future. But then when you talk to her again in the future after this, she'll mention these events. Actually, I'm not going to spoil that. I'm going to actually talk to her when I start up the next recording session. But it makes it seem like she was always in the future and that this is the one you saved here was the one from this time. So I'm not sure which it is.
Time paradox?
Well, time is convoluted in Lordran. Any place that's close to the flames, for some reason, seems to be twisted in some way.
Okay.
Also,
That's definitely true in Dark Souls 3.
the corpse next to the portal that I pulled her outfit off of,
Mm-hmm.
is that not her corpse?
That's what I thought at first.
That doesn't make sense to me. So, that's very weird and stuff.
Also, as you can see, the walls are here.
Yeah. There's walls, but I swear there was abyss during the fight.
That is the abyss.
Oh, I really hate freaking Manus's dark sorceries.
I think I was running around seeing if there's anything I could pick up.
Yeah.
Holy crap, are those things tough to handle.
What's
Yeah.
that?
The dark sorceries Manus uses. I think they killed us a few times.
They
Yeah,
almost
I
killed
can't
me
even
a
go
few
off the
times.
edge. It won't let me. So, talking to her does nothing here. And I have not returned to this spot a second time, so I don't know.
I'm pretty sure she's gone.
Okay. And I have gone back to the sanctuary. She's not there. There's nothing else going on. Although I can talk to
Elizabeth.
Asshat McGee and Elizabeth for some extra dialogue.
Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, Elizabeth gives you a really good item for rescuing Dusk.
Oh, well then I definitely need to come back here. I'm pretty sure she gives you that stuff that I picked up in the forest.
Oh, go back. Oh, wait, you can't go back. You're not playing.
What's wrong with you?
All right, for the people who saw that, you can see on the ground what looks like a burial pyre. There was somebody buried here, and it was Manus. They dug him up from this spot. They pulled him, this primeval human, out of his grave, and then he pulled them into the abyss.
Well, no wonder he was so pissed.
No kidding. Is this where... hey, you're actually leveling up.
By the way, that shortcut down there, that super shortcut,
Yes.
it's not really much of a shortcut considering I can warp between all of the bonfires here. Well, except for that final one.
Yeah,
Dude, you actually used that. You actually used it.
However, it is the only way to go back down to that area where Sif was without taking fall damage.
Well, yeah. That's true. Also,
Alright,
now we're going to do the
sign.
exact opposite.
Oh, yeah. That was the whole point of this, is Robert really wanted to summon me in to help him fight Manus on his file.
Run, Michael, run!
I purposely saved Manus.
Go ahead.
I purposely saved Manus just so we could fight him together.
I remember during that spot, though, I was joking about jumping off the edge, so I'd be midair when I get summoned, but I didn't want to risk it.
Especially since if you lose, you might spawn
Oh.
in midair again.
My souls are down. Did I actually use some of them?
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
leveled up.
Oh,
You
okay.
leveled your dex once.
See, I'm not even paying attention. I'm just talking.
Robert is busy cutting things to pieces. Actually, he's already done that.
I kill things. It's what I do.
He's good at doing whatever it is Wolverine does.
And what I do, and whatever Wolverine does, isn't very nice.
I do have to wonder one thing, though. This is a big cavern with nothing... there's no structure in here, basically. However, there is one single knocked-over column. Why was there a column down here if there's no other structures?
It's incredibly likely that there was something built down here, and that may have been some kind of support column, or it could have been the entrance to Manus's crypt.
Uh-huh. Well, there's no other anything around the crypt, so I don't know. It's just weird how there's only one single structure down here, and it's...
Well, you got to remember that things get pulled into the abyss. They seem to disappear completely. No
yeah, I was
trace.
about to say that. I'm about to say if there was other structure, you probably fell into that chasm.
Also, something that you might notice is that summoned people cannot pick up items.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious. We've already been over that.
Yeah.
I can still...
But now you can actually see it because we actually summoned him once. Which we haven't done yet, I don't think, in this entire playthrough.
see
This
what?
is your first time being summoned.
What did you
on
say?
camera.
See what? No, it isn't.
Alright, we helped out in the depths.
Yeah. Which I did a metric shit ton of that when I was playing as my thief. I gained so many levels.
Oh, that's right. I forgot all about that. It was so long ago.
That's-
Man,
I
how
helped
many
like
sessions ago was that?
a lot, but with my thief, I helped like 30 different people defeat that dragon thingy.
And they only summon you for help so they can give you the souls because, let's face it, that boss is a piece of piss.
I don't know, a few of them did have trouble with them.
Oh, he's not.
I'm sure there was at least some newbies there.
I know I died the first 4 or 5 times I fought him on my first couple of files.
I know 2 of the people that I helped fight him sent me friend requests.
I know for a fact that most of what makes the Gaping Dragon difficult is if you stay in front of his mouth, because that's where most of his attacks are.
Oh hey, I'm using the Black Flame.
Yeah.
It doesn't do as much damage to these guys as the Great Combustion though, and I still hadn't realized that fact. But it's still strong enough to kill the small and medium ones in one go.
And now you're out.
Yep.
Time to stock.
Really? I forgot you tried that.
I wanted to punch it. Punch it with my flaming
Punching
fists.
in this game is the worst idea.
I punch ye.
I was bad against these guys at first, but when I come here to farm, I just go into dual-handed mode and just, yeah, like that. I stagger them and I just kill them. No damage.
Also, I'm picking up all of the humanity.
Shouldn't have done it from behind. I can't even see the humanities.
Nope. They only show up
Oh,
on
the
my screen.
humanity. Oh, the best way that I found to farm them, though, is to go for just this area, and that little narrow pathway down into the large one. I just stand on that, and they always corral up there on their... Whoa!
Robert died.
No, he almost died. We thought he did at first. Oh, that was close.
I actually did that on purpose. I was looking behind there to see if I picked up the twin humanity that you picked up earlier.
The majority of those humanity thingies, the humanity sprites, will aggro and start going up that narrow passageway. And I can just throw pyromancies and just kill them all like a giant conveyor belt. You can aggro all but 3 of the small ones doing that. Then you could hit them with an arrow to get them to come after you, but when I got the symbol of avarice on, using the bow and arrow is pretty much not an option.
Yeah, because your big dumb head blocks the whole way.
It has a big head.
I really like Velka's outfit.
You're not using Velka's outfit.
I plan to use it as soon as I have the standard
why are you
support. Using it without mid or fat rolling.
Of course, I think I might stick with the setup I have now with Karen's armor.
I think in the end, though, I'm going to stay with the Black Sorcerer outfit just because I'm a sorcerer.
Bruh, I'm getting dragged in.
My favorite one to use so far, though, is the Thief. I really like the way it looks on the male character.
I wonder where Robert is. I can't see. He blends in so well except for the shield.
Look at all those eyes he has. It's ridiculous.
I must have missed it, but I remember one of the times when I came down here, I was mashing buttons trying to skip the cutscene, and it didn't at first. And by the time it finally did skip the cutscene, I accidentally drank an Estus flask.
Yeah, that was your actual final fight with him.
Oh, okay. So I must not have been paying attention.
If you do this right, you can really hurt Monos.
I'm pretty sure I wasn't close enough.
You weren't.
I'm pretty sure it's really hard to get him close enough. You'd have to.
You could have lured him over personally. Were you summoning Sif for this?
I think I did. I don't remember where the sign was though.
I should be standing right near it right now.
Hard to say.
I think I lost track of the sign, and that's why. The only problem with summoning Sif is it gives Manus a massive health boost.
Even mid-fight?
Yeah. At least I'm pretty sure.
There it is.
There we go.
You see, I think his health went back up.
I wasn't paying attention when I got summoned. I'll look after it. I'll look when we actually post it and get the episode uploaded.
Phantom Grey Wolf Sif was summoned. Eat my hot tamales!
Man, he wants to beat the crap out of all of us.
There's
Also,
Jim.
a few times during this battle, I try using my heavy strike with the Black Knight Great Axe. Let me tell you, that's where a lot of the power of the Black Knight weapons comes from, is their power attacks. But they leave you open for so long that it's a decent trade-off that keeps it from being broken. Because you'll spend like 5 or 6 seconds
How'd you not get
using the attack.
Luck.
Luck is a skill.
More like 2 or 3, but that's...
Literally in, which one is it? I know one of these games.
Demons and 3.
Demons and 3, yeah. Luck's an actual stat.
Yep, and it determines your
It's
item
basically,
drop rate and stuff.
it's basically, shoot, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the thing that you get with stuff? Item discovery, yeah.
Yep.
That's what I was thinking of.
There's also weapons
Get in there
you
and
can build
attack.
runs off
I can't even tell if I'm attacking.
using luck. A luck-based sword.
Man, he is slapping me around like a rag doll.
Well, you aren't a tank character. You're a...
Oh, and then he went after me as soon as I hit him one time. We actually did really good here. I don't think we died our first try. On my end, anyway. I think it's because we were so used to fighting him at that point. Also, I think I used my heavy attack at this point to finish him off.
Bam! Dead!
12,245 damage for the kill. I think we hit him at the exact same time.
I couldn't gesture and it made me angry.
It happens.
It doesn't give you enough time.
Nah, it really doesn't.
Area boss defeated, returning with newfound humanity.
Robert disappeared! No!
Robert's dead.
Goodbye, Robert. It
And
was
with
nice
35
knowing you.
seconds left, too.
Oh, Robert's back.
Nope, I'm back.
Was it all a dream?
I don't
Probably.
know.
Man. That was...
I know. Quick, grab out a top and spin it. If it falls over, then you're not dreaming.
We need to go deeper.
Yes, and we shall go deeper in the next episode. For this episode, it has about 6 seconds left on the timer.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.